TikTok time to rock. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon to everyone who's watching from all over the world. It's your friendly neighborhood philosopher here, D. Wood. We've got Giant DOC here and a pretty fun topic.
Pretty fun topic. Yeah.
Pretty fun topic. Pretty fun topic. So I'll give everyone quick background here, a little background. And then we're going to take a look at some sources, guys. Anyway, so this is I don't know, a couple days ago, whatever. We'll read the tweets. We'll read the tweets. But someone had posted. I don't remember who this was, but someone had posted that he went undercover as a female Muslim or something. So he put on like a niqab or something like this and went undercover as a female Muslim. I don't know if it's like a serious thing or if he's just joking or like a prank or something like that. But anyway, he said that.
I think it was something to do with like voting or something like that. He wanted it was one of those.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Something like that. Okay. So yeah, he did that, and then Maki. Do you guys? Wait, I was gonna say, what's the Arabic name Maki mean? But they all copy like Japanese cartoons, right? Is that a Japanese cartoon character?
Actually, well, that's a weird thing because sometimes you can have Arabic versions. Like I don't know if she's getting her name from something else, but Maki, you can have an Arabic name Maki, but
Hang on, I'm gonna look it up real quick.
yeah.
You guys know anything about Maki?
Well, Meki. Yeah.
Maki,
Maki.
I don't know anything about her.
she's
Like a ripoff Korra.
Korra's replacement.
Oh, replacement.
Now that Korra's been
Oh,
booted out by Malik.
hang
Yeah,
on.
that's. Oh, okay.
Maki Zenin is a fictional character from Akutami's manga Jujutsu Kaisen.
All
So,
right.
yep, another anime character, So we've got Korra.
Is that Malik's thing? He gets like a bunch of like
That's
anime
Yeah,
girls.
what's
he
with
does.
these weird
He's.
girls?
I'm like seriously. After like three in a row. So you had Korra.
Yeah.
She comes out. She goes with the niqab and anime character name. Then you had Itachi, who comes out like actually dressed like an anime character with an anime character name and the sort of anime version of a niqab. And then Maki, she comes out with an anime character name and a niqab. It seems like Malik has some
He's
fetish. She's like, yo, you wanna do dawa? You wanna give dawa? All right, here's how you have to dress. And oh, which manga character you gonna be? Yeah.
It's like that.
Total creep.
It's like the Tyler Robinson. What is he was like a furry or
Oh
something like
yeah,
that. Like
yeah,
a
the
it's
manga.
like Malik's like a furry like a furry dawa guy.
So all right, guys. So Malik is the Muslim Tyler Robinson into some weird stuff. But the couple Dawa girls went for it. Didn't
He did.
didn't.
He did say that he told Korra to wear red, so he does tell them what to.
Oh
He does tell
yeah,
them what to wear,
yeah.
and they
He's
listen.
like, you've got to wear what I want, and I want you to dress up like this. Yes. This is some weird. Oh, this is some weird stuff. But yes, Malik had his three Malik's angels or Malik's shaitans.
Fallen angels.
Malik's fallen angels.
Malik's, Malik's fallen angels.
You
It's
guys
funny
even know?
because the
You
word
guys
for
even know what I'm
the word
talking
for
about?
the word for angel in Arabic. It's funny. It's actually malak. So it's
So he's
actually
Malik.
he's Malik, like the fallen malak.
Hey, you guys even know what I'm talking about with Malik's angels?
Oh, Charlie's angel,
Charlie's
right?
Angels, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, because they had the movie. That's where you guys would know. See, I'm a little
yeah, the
older, but
movie.
that was when I was a kid. They had Charlie's Angels, but yeah, they made movies about it eventually. But I don't know. You guys might have seen it on reruns along the way.
Shoes angels. Someone in the chat.
Oh man. So anyway, so Malik had his three Dawa anime characters which do something for him. And then he lost one. Be covering that tomorrow, guys. with Thaddeus at 5 p.m. Tragic. So Malik only has 2 out of 3, but you know the saying, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. We'll see how long those other 2 last. Chained to someone who is drowning in the middle of the ocean right now. An ocean of his own failure.
Yep.
So guys, we're gonna check out we're gonna check out the tweets back and forth. So guys, yeah, this was on X. Some guy posted that he went undercover as a woman in burqa, or I don't know. Then Maki replied, "You're disgusting to your God," or something like this. Quotes the Old Testament. And then I said, "Well, what's that say about Muhammad? Because Muhammad dressed up like a woman." And then we kind of went back and forth a little. Maki was clearly trying to look up responses as we were going, but yeah, I kept it simple, kept it very simple. And then finally I said, "Hey, you want to join us live?" And then Malik jumped in. "You will never. Oh, you're blackballed." Like, this is so stupid. We were giving Maki a chance to defend her props because she wanted to, right? She's responding to me, arguing with me, trying to refute me. And I think you could just do this live. We could pull up the sources. "No, you're blackballed." Why are you responding to me on X? Why are you responding to me? We don't care. Anyway, we offered Maki, who is the least popular of the 3. She's Timu Korra.
Yep.
Actually, Itachi would be Timu Korra.
Oh.
And then, so what would that make Maki? Timu Korra or Timu Itachi?
Yes.
Timu squared.
Timu squared. Yes, she's Timu squared.
So we got Timu squared. Yeah, so she's the least popular, and so we are giving her an opportunity. You just jump on and humiliate D Wood and Jai and DOC. You'd be catapulted in popularity.
Yeah.
But Malik torpedoed that like he does everything with his girls, the girls under his
So
control.
you're blackballed live, but not blackballed on X.
I'm semi-black.
What's the difference?
I'm semi-blackballed.
Okay.
And guys, we want to clarify,
It's
it's not how Muhammad was blackballed. Is that where you're going with that? I wanted to say it before
Yeah.
you did, so you were not corrupted. You're not corrupted. Any corrupt stuff? Any haram stuff? Let me say the haram stuff.
I only just learned that word blackballed.
Yeah.
Boycotted, right?
Yeah, we really blacklisted.
Yeah, we
or
say
boycotted.
blacklisted. Yeah.
Yeah,
Why,
but
I've never heard
blackballed.
that word before.
Yeah, it's a new one for me too.
Yeah.
But not
It's
from Muhammad.
less common. It's less common.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, guys. So we're going to check out the tweets just back and forth, and then Jai and DOC are going to take over, and they're going to run us through the sources a little bit. And this is for Maki and her 7 fans' benefit as well, because they have absolutely no clue what they're talking about on this. And yeah, we planned earlier this year that we're going to start popularizing this point, but got sidetracked by other things. But, yeah, the year is still young. Ladies and gentlemen. Take these first couple of super chats and then check out the tweets there.
Hey, Ida.
Hey, Ida. Hello to you all. What's up, Ida? We've got, he used to wear semen too. That's true. And then you have to wonder, maybe that's why he would wear his wife's garments. It's like his are all covered. Anyway. David Woodstein, I just released a song about Aisha today. I love if you give it a listen and review, share it. If you like it, God bless. P.S. Mike Winger rules. Well, there went your chance to have me check out your song. Dawa Weebs. The Weebs. That's funny. D. Wood, you ask Gia to teach you how to start LS on time.
Live streams on time.
No.
Ask Jai. Did he? Oh.
No, ask Gia. I don't know any Gia, so I don't know how to ask. A Temu version of some already cheap junk.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, imagine you got the cheap version already, and then you got a cheap version of that. Oh man, it's like this weird, like one of the like Russian doll situations where you got the, you know, you open this one, and then there's a littler one in there, and then you open that one, there's like a littler one. That's how it is. It's like I wonder what Temu Maki's gonna be next, because you know Malik's out there scouting for the next anime fetish Dawa girl. Anyway, weird, creepy. I think Malik might be copying your flow with One Punch Man. Oh, copying me. He's copying me. Malik years ago said, "Hey, D Wood's got One Punch Man. I could turn that into a whole thing with some Dawa girls."
Oh, that's what he's doing.
Hey, D Wood, I've sent you a message on your Patreon about some of your claims that you made in regard to Orthobros. I can make some things clear. Oh, okay. Yeah, because we're dealing with the Orthobros, and we had other stuff, conferences and stuff like that. And so now we're back to Orthobros, guys. Matter of fact, after this live stream, I'll be going live with Tony Costa and Anthony, and we're gonna be going through Jay's recent debate versus 5 Protestants and Catholics. Bootleg of a bootleg.
Yeah.
Yeah. So guys, that'd be like someone like back in the day, they go to the movie theater on opening night and record the movie and then go sell copies on the streets and stuff like that. Imagine someone like,
oh, that version of that.
Yeah, like someone plays that cassette tape on their TV, but then they record that with a camera. They're recording their own TV, playing the bootleg copy from the theater. That's what we're dealing with right now, guys. That's what we're dealing with. And we've got Malik's Garanik. Malik's Garanik are flying the coop. Oh, man. Oh, that's, hey, I got to steal that one. Not exactly like this, but there's some something with the satanic verses and then the 3 Daughters of Allah there. Mike Winger would be cool enough to appreciate good music. On what planet? On what planet? That he probably still listens to like New Kids on the Block and Backstreet Boys and all that crap. That's probably what he listened to. Anyway, all right. So let's check out. We'll just go through. I don't even know if I got all these. I just basically went through beforehand and screenshotted back and forth. I may have gotten them all, but let's see. So here you see at the bottom. So it's Cam Higby, who said, yesterday I went to Minneapolis polls. Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought this was California. I have no idea why. Yesterday I went to Minneapolis polls disguised as a Muslim woman. Poll workers were going to let me vote in other people's names and then vouch for 8 other unregistered. Okay, so he's actually exposing some corruption there. So going in dressed as a Muslim woman, saying, I'd like to vote on behalf of all my Muslim sisters at home who aren't allowed out of the house. Can I vouch for them? And they're like, yes, you can vote for all of them. All right, so that's a problem. And then you've got Maki up there, who is sure that God is disgusted with Cam Higby because you've got Deuteronomy 22:5. Women must not pretend to be men, and men must not pretend to be women. It kind of seems like a shot at Korah right now.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Voice change of Korah.
Yeah.
She didn't change it to a female voice. She changed it to a male voice.
Literally pretending to be a man. This is the girl you're imitating, Maki. You're imitating a girl who pretends to be a man. So you're pretending to be a woman who pretends to be a man. I don't know. There's something weird there.
I like the header on the contemporary English version. Don't pretend to be the opposite sex. That's exactly what Korah was doing. Exactly what
Oh, now all of a sudden the Bible is good.
Yeah.
To them.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when convenient. But what's crazy is you say, oh, that's Korah. She's no longer part of Malik's shaitan. But Malik's the one who told her to do that. Anyway, so You know
Yeah,
Malik's.
Maki, God is disgusted with you too, because the same Bible says Jesus is God and that you should worship him. And people have worshipped him in that Bible.
No, that's not true, because that's not what Malik told me. Now, let me go back to watching my anime. All right, so
Oh, do you think she says okay, perfect? Do you think she says
If
okay?
she says, okay, perfect, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
all right, so
Yeah, it's game over if she does okay, perfect.
so this one
Okay.
popped up. This one popped up in my feed, and then I replied, "So why was Muhammad prancing around in his wife's garments?" And got the picture there of Muhammad in a. Hey, keep in mind, I could have had him in a like an ugly crap dress. He's got a really nice dress there, so trying to build bridges here. But anyway, this is from the passage where Muhammad's wives are complaining about Aisha and her getting special privileges and special treatment. And Muhammad says, well, Aisha deserves this special treatment. And why? He says it right here. He said to her, do not injure me regarding Aisha. The revelation does not come to me when I am in the garment of any woman except Aisha. So there's a couple things there. I mean, there's multiple things there. So one, notice Muhammad wasn't just in Aisha's garment. He was in multiple wives' garments, and he noticed, hey, it's only when I put on Aisha's garment that I'm receiving revelations. So take that, Sauda. Take that, Zainab. Take that, Hafsa. I don't get revelations when I'm in your garments. I only get revelations when I'm in Aisha's garments. So, in other words, it's Allah who's giving Aisha special treatment. So Allah likes Aisha more. Because when I put on her garments, I receive revelations. When I wear your garments, when I put on your nighties and prance around, I don't receive revelations. So don't bother me about this. That's Allah. That's Allah's call. So you've got that. Muhammad's wearing his wife's garments. He's wearing Aisha's garments. He's receiving revelations. And he's using this as justification for him giving special treatment and privileges to Aisha. Aisha having this special status. So simple point. Pretty airtight. But Maki had no clue what this was. This is Aisha Bewley's translation of Bukhari. But anyway, Maki said, yeah. So Maki fact checked me and pointed out that the word used is thawb. It simply means her blanket. All scholars interpret it as him being under it with her. What are you talking about? I see Muslims coming up with so many insane translations. They say it means bed here. It means house here. They say it means in her house. It means in her bed. And you have, very commonly though, in her blanket and so on. But so Maki, just all scholars interpret as him being under her blanket. No. And then try harder next time, Diddy. And then you've got Sahih Bukhari 3775 and the relevant portion highlighted. Divine inspiration never came to me while I was under the blanket of any woman amongst you except her. So under the blanket. That's how they're translating this. Under the blanket.
Actually, she says the word used is thobe, and what's funny is that this particular hadith she's using actually doesn't use that word. It uses another word. So it's actually funny, like because we'll go over this in more detail.
She didn't put the Arabic next to it because
I see a Sudanese flag. If you go back, I see next to her name she has like a Sudanese flag and an American flag. So I don't know if she's Sudanese. But her Arabic must be like Korah.
It's funny that she quotes an Arabic word means garment, and then
that word doesn't appear in the hadith she quotes.
And the hadith she quotes actually says quote. So she doesn't know what she's quoting.
But it is interesting. You've got the various hadiths that are reporting the similar incident, but they use multiple words. So some say thawb, some mert, some, and I think like two other words.
Lahaf.
Yeah, a couple other. Yeah,
lahaf.
Yeah, because like one is normally translated as mantle. Mert I've seen means dress. Thawb just means garment, and so you're getting a variety of words, and it's weird to think that they all mean bed or blanket. in this context. Let's see. So I said, lol, thawb means garment, which is why the Muslim translator translated it as garment. But there are, and I'm not talking about the hadith she brought up. I'm talking about the hadith from Aisha Bewley.
The one that you quote. Yeah.
Which is why the Muslim translator translated as garment. But there are parallel hadiths that use other words like mert, dress. So go ahead and reply some more so we have enough for a live stream.
Nice. And she did it.
She says, show the Arabic and the hadith number, which is surprising to me because they exist. Both the Arabic exists for thawb and the hadith number and the Muslim translator saying garment and mert.
Yeah. So that's shocking.
Meaning dress, female dress.
So she must have been looking this up.
Yeah.
I think she's done her
clearly had no clue.
Yeah, she's under Malik's tutelage, and I mean,
because if I were her, I wouldn't have dared that if I knew it existed. Because once you dare it, and then the other person brings it, then it's wah for you. So, see what I'm trying to say?
And she puts like the laughing face, like as if
we don't have it, like we just made it up.
Hey guys, I think after this live stream, we'll need to share a few of your slides with Maki. So, because obviously, guys, she's new to this, so we need to give her a crash course in what she'll be defending here. So she says, show the Arabic and hadith number. And then she says, a random screenshot with no source. Light work, Diddy. And
she must be getting that from Malik. Unless she actually talks like that, which would be really cringe.
Oh, yeah, that'd be pretty wild. But then, so here's the refutation. A random screenshot with no source. Light work, Diddy. And then you've got some quotes here. The price depended on the quality of the textile and the kind of clothing purchased. 3 pieces of cloth, thawb, were brought for 20, blah, 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 blah. 4 pieces, thawb, blah, blah, blah. So they're just saying it means piece of cloth, and therefore, what is a blanket but a piece of cloth? And therefore, it refers to a blanket. And then over on the other side, Ibn Umar reported the Messenger of Allah as saying, or reported Umar as saying, if one of you has 2 pieces of cloth, he should pray in them. Oh, notice it's something you're wearing now, right?
Yeah.
If one of you has 2 pieces of cloth, he should pray in them. If he has a single piece of cloth, he should use it as a wrapper and should
what does she think wrapper mean? She has it in all bold and all caps. What does she think that means?
You see, you idiot.
Garment. You do know that, you're 7th century. So you could wrap something around yourself, it becomes a garment, my friend.
We're not talking about a candy wrap, right? We're
talking... It doesn't make it a blanket. It doesn't make it a quilt.
So Maki, here, you're getting the translation cloth for thawb, but notice what it's saying. If one of you has 2 thawbs, he should pray in them. If he has a single thawb, he should use it as a wrap. This is talking about something you wear. And so if it's Aisha's thawb, then it's something that Aisha wears. And if Muhammad is in Aisha's thawb, he's in a garment that she wears. Like this is what you put on the screen, Mac. You put this on the screen. You argued this. Anyway, we'll see. She was saying no. Oh, he doesn't even have a source. And it's funny. I said, you think Aisha Bewley's translation of Bukhari is no source? Do you have any clue how many Muslim sources she has translated? But since you probably don't even know who she is, check out number 2442 here. And so this is from Aisha Bewley's website, guys. The source I put on the screen is a screenshot of Aisha Bewley's translation from her website. And Maki said, and she mistranslated it. Guys.
Oh, so she's admitting that it's there, but it's just mistranslated? Oh, okay.
Yeah, guys, I have piles of sources translated by Aisha Bewley. She of course has her some of her translations online, like her translation of Bukhari, but I have her translation of the Quran. She's the one who been translating the volumes of Qurtubi, so they're up till, I don't know, volume 9 or 10 or something like that. But she's the one who's been translating Qurtubi. I have her translation of Tafsir Jalalain. She's like world-renowned translator of Muslim sources, and you have Maki here who knows nothing, who's searching ChatGPT for this stuff and going, she's wrong.
Maki is better. You see the arrogance?
Yeah.
She's saying bring a lexicon that states thawb means dress or garment. Why can't she bring a lexicon that shows that it means quilt? Then she would have won.
Right.
But you know why? Because it doesn't exist.
You know how like Malik is like barely literate.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that when he saw the word rapper, like the W, he thought that it meant like like a hip hop like rapper. He's like,
Hey,
see,
that's
it means
me.
rapper.
Yeah.
I'm a rapper. I'm a thobe.
Yeah. I was a rapper. I had to pay people to come to my concert, but I was still a rapper. I got the picture right here.
It doesn't mean garment. It means hip hop artist.
So we shouldn't. We shouldn't trust the translation of a renowned scholar and translator.
But we gotta trust.
But trust Maki that didn't bring any lexicon that shows that thawb means quilt. Do you know why she brought the ChatGPT description? Oh, 1 cloth, 2 cloth, 3 cloth, 4. Drop them on the floor. This whatever she brought, because she couldn't find a dictionary or a lexicon that said that thawb means quilt. That's why she did what she did.
Which is very very crazy, because like if you actually look at any lexicon or dictionary, it's going to tell exactly that.
All right.
That's literally the definition of what a thawb is. It's something that you put on your body. It's a garment. It's literally what it means.
You can wrap it around yourself. You can put it on yourself like a shawl. You can do whatever you like with it. A garment, just like in English, anything that you put on your body and you walk around with it. That's it.
That's it.
And Muhammad took it from Aish.
Okay, so just want to point out that thawb is basically equivalent to our word garment, meaning it's kind of that particular word would be like a gender neutral word for something that you wear. So you could have a men's garment, a woman's garment. You could have a men's thawb, a woman's thawb. Am I getting that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And we even have the female one, which is Mert, in a narration, which there is no two ways about it that it belongs to a woman.
Right.
It's not gender neutral.
Yeah.
So let's see here. And she mistranslated it. Yep, you can be brand new, not know any Arabic, guys, use ChatGPT, and that makes you a greater translator than... I'm trying to think. I don't know a translator who's translated more significant works than Aisha Bewley, who's like still around, still translating. So that's interesting. So anyway, you could just pass by all these people with ChatGPT. Nowhere does thawb only mean dress or garment, or is it limited to that? Especially since we have other hadith of the same narration that use the word, which explicitly means a quilt in your face. Bring a lexicon that states thawb only means dress or garment in your face.
We can.
I've got a lexicon that says thawb does not apply to household items.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it literally only refers to dressing
literally
garments.
refers to what a human puts on their body and walks around with.
Wait, what? That was the challenge, though.
That was the challenge.
I've literally, and it's the Lane's lexicon.
Yep, we have it.
We have it.
Yeah.
It says it does not apply to what you want it to apply to, Maki. So what are you going to say about that?
Yeah.
And it.
Lanes. They mistranslated it.
The Lanes also mistranslated
it wrong.
too. Right?
Yeah. What? Yeah, Maki. What's ChatGPT going to say to that? In your face. All right. So I replied. I said, "Lol." Maki is correcting one of the most prolific Muslim translators on the planet. It's awesome to have a new expert to correct everyone. Hey, Maki the Salafi, would you like to join us live tomorrow or Sunday at 5 p.m. ET to go through the sources so you can explain them for us? It's very simple because there's a bunch of these hadiths talking about Muhammad prancing around in his wife's garments and so on. So if they mean something else and they actually mean house or bed or blanket, you can just explain that and pull up the lexicons. So, generous invitation to me again. Coming on, new Dawa girl coming on live. D Wood, Jai, DOC, schooling us, showing us bringing the receipts. Instant legend status, but Malik torpedoed it. Here you got Malik. Hey, Act 17 David, Maki would not like to join you because she part of the Jesus Wasn't a Curse Club and also part of the gang. Is that their new term for themselves? The gang? That's
The gang.
pretty original
So
there.
We,
Or
we've
do
been
you
calling
mean...
them Dawa gangs for a while. They're
so
finally embracing it.
so the
Oh.
club is different from the gang.
Yeah, is the gang the Club Pyru gang? Club Pyru, she's part of Club Pyru. It's funny because Pyru's an actual Bloods gang in California, but according to Malik, it's a bunch of people who like dressing up
Losers.
like anime characters. That's the gang. And unfortunately for you, you are what we call, period, blackballed. Thanks for your inquiry. Another denial in a long career of denials. What planet does this
What?
do? Malik.
Wait,
Malik.
didn't Cora just deny him? Didn't
Ooh.
Cora just deny him?
Doesn't
What
everyone who ever associates with him eventually deny him?
Yeah.
Libiano, the Warner.
The Warner.
You got Sheikh Uthman. Who's Malik? Who? Oh man. So anyway, this is just funny. Like we're dying to get Maki on here, who we just found out existed, but who's running her mouth, acting like she's the new Dawa star. So we say, okay, you want to jump on and prove your point? You don't need to be arguing all day on X. Jump on, bring up the sources. You can pull them up. I'll put your sources on the screen. No. So Malik torpedoed another Dawa career.
But I thought that Islam empowers women, but Maki needs someone to speak for her, a man, because she can't speak for herself to say yes or no.
Yeah, Malik
Where
had
is
to.
the empowerment?
Yeah, she was.
Is Malik
She was
marrying
she-
all these women? But because he's supposed to be like the mahram for them, like they need like a guardian to even how is he communicating with all these women? Is he marrying them? Is that how he's able to travel with them and talk on their behalf and things?
Well,
That's why Muhammad Hijab asked. He said because Muhammad Hijab wanted to have an interview with Cora, and Cora said, "Talk to Malik," and he goes, "Wait, are you guys married or something?"
Why
Like,
is he talking for her? Who is he?
well, guys, there is. I have to say, in Islam, there's a safe alternative. If you're not the male relative, but you don't marry them, there is another way
yes,
for the man to become the mahram.
What is it?
you know the.
Oh,
Yeah, guys. So, guys, if Malik's hanging out with these women and stuff, his Dawa girls that he's not supposed to be hanging out with and stuff like that, unless he's a male relative or their husband or something, there is one more way. Who knows what it is? Hey, who knows what it is?
Actually, Muhammad Hijab talked about it before too.
he didn't
Muhammad-
like it though.
Yeah.
Yeah, Muhammad Hijab. Echoing
That's what I
Erudite's
wanted
note.
to do. Yeah.
Yeah,
there you go.
you got it. Everyone knows it. See, you guys are well educated. And this is encouraging. When we would bring this up 15 years ago, no one knew anything about it. No one would know. Now I can say it. Look, people bring them. People putting the baby bottles on the screen. Yep. So people definitely know. No, people are putting mutta. No, mutta would be marriage. It would just be a little short-term marriage.
Yeah.
Some people are putting
Let's
the
get
CR
that.
and stuff like this. Yeah, but the main way would be breastfeeding. So if you're a dawa, I want to say leader, but what kind of leader is Malik? If you're a dawa, I don't know what to call you, manager.
Team lead.
Yeah,
He's a team lead.
Yeah, if you're a team lead, dawa clown, and you want to dupe some women into doing your bidding and doing all your fetishes and stuff like this, and you've got an anime chick in niqab fetish, then what would you do? Since these girls don't know anything except what you're telling them, then you just say, hey, I have to be around you a bunch of times. And in order to do that, I am going to have to suck on your boobs 10 times or 5 times, depending on which one you want to go with. So anyway, that's apparently Malik's only game here.
Yep.
All right, guys. So hang on. Let's take these most recent super chats, and then you guys can show us what the sources say and tell us. And it was me. What the heck do I know? I could have just been totally humiliated by Maki. I don't even know. But you guys are gonna show us. Let's see here. We bahala dawa drama in the anime style battle. That would be the anime style. We bahala. Excuse me, but Backstreet Boys is no crap. If it was anyone other than Ida, I'd be hurling abuse right now. But different places.
You get the pass. You get the pass.
I'm a dude play. I'm a. This applies to the Russian doll thing and to the Timu of a Timu. I'm a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude. That also ties into the pretending to be men and stuff like that. You guys never seen that, have you?
No.
I wanted to ask, how do we know that Maki is not really Korra 2.0, like herself again?
Oh, she's just rebranding herself.
Oh, that would be funny. Hey, that would be funny. As a Dawa girl, you go out there, you come up with a bunch of arguments. But you're in a niqab. You come out, you put out a bunch of arguments. The arguments all get crushed. People make fun of you. You become a joke. You get exposed for all the messed up stuff you're doing. So you just change your anime name and come out. Hey, I'm a different person. That other person left. That other person left the group. This is a different. I'm a different person.
Yeah.
Smart. Guys, we're gonna have to watch. You guys are gonna have to come over one day and watch Tropic Thunder here. Watch Tropic Thunder. Okay. There are too many little scenes in that movie that are perfect for clips, making fun of stuff. So it's good to take notes on that one. Then we got Backstreet's Back. All right. I think that's a second.
Back. All right.
Korra's back. Korra's back. Korra's back as Meki.
Jibril told me the messenger hated Backstreet Boys. That's a Sahih hadith. Nothing like a 60-plus-year-old man wearing his teenage wife's clothes. For all the men who become Muslim because it's so masculine, you've been lied to. Yeah, especially when that dude not only prances around in his wife's 90s, but is constantly covered in semen for some reason. Ida here, still with the Backstreet. Backstreet's based, all right. Oh, my goodness. I've been corrected. Momo's preteen wife.
Yes.
Then we've got Maki, JJK Korra Itachi, Naruto. What's up with the Dawa girls and anime? And excited for Tony Costa and Anthony Rogers stream. Love you guys except Wood.
Oh, wow.
But he has a beard. And the messenger smiled and said, I know he has a beard. Yeah, that's from the hadith where Muhammad told a woman that if she's going to be around this dude working in her house and stuff like that, then she needs to breastfeed him 10 times. And she says, but he has a beard. He goes, I know he has a beard. And then he smiled like a freaking creepy Malik. Reminds me of Kenny Boomer thinking some guy called Greg Wells was somehow more convincing than over 200 reliable sources. Yeah, that was the same thing. I'm sitting there quoting dozens of Muslim sources on the age of Aisha, and he's going, but this guy 2 years ago, he said, I don't think any of that's true. And it's, okay, dude, quit calling yourself a Muslim if you're taking what some modern guy says over what all your sources say. And then we've got David, I can't stand you. You look like Mike Winger.
Maybe Mike Winger looks like David Wood.
Well, I'm just saying that it's hard to criticize this person. Just he found some kryptonite here, right? Because he's saying I look like Mike Winger, which is annoying as crap. But he's saying I can't stand you because you look like Mike Winger. So he's actually dissing Mike Winger. I don't know what to do with that, man.
You can't spell that out.
Yeah, it's like a double negative.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah. I'm not sure whether to block that guy or not.
You stumped David.
There's a Big Mac.
Clip it.
There's a Big Mac and a Lil Mackie. There's a Big Mac and a Lil Mackie, and then we've got my
Big
prophet.
Mac. Like McDonald's.
And then we got, my prophet is always welcome. Hijab's wife says, my prophet is always welcome to wear my dress. That's exactly what they would say. They would say something like that. If you actually show them that Muhammad's prancing around in women's garments, suddenly Muslims will all be defending it and saying it's great and wonderful. And the women, because you've seen these women who will say, oh, even if I was 1 year old, I wish that Muhammad would do this to me and marry me and stuff. It's like, what has this done to your brain? And what was it? They just, anything Muhammad does is right. Therefore, if Muhammad did that to a little girl, then it's a good thing to do. And then you've got women who will even say, I wish he did that to me when I was a girl. Well, guess what? If we actually show them that Muhammad is prancing around in women's garments, they'll eventually start defending it, and the women will say, yeah, if only Muhammad had worn my hijab, it would be so great, it would be so wonderful, my hijab would be so blessed. Weird stuff. And then, okay, perf, okay, excellent. And then sometimes prophets wear stretchy pants just for fun. That's true. You gotta have stretchy pants. All right, guys, well, what do we think about all this?
Yeah, I think that she's cooked.
Worse than I thought. I only saw one tweet, which was the last tweet, which was the invitation to the live stream one. And then I just thought, that was it. But I didn't know about the stuff that led up to it. And she was just, she cooked herself really bad.
So you're saying even beforehand, you're saying the oven has been preheated and she's about to get baked. Is that what we're saying?
Yeah.
All right. You want me to?
And then what's going to happen is we're going to get someone new, a new anime character is going to come to the scene, and it's going to be
Maki, and then it'll be Sushi.
Yes.
I'm Sushi. All right. You want me to put your screen up?
All right. Yeah.
Yes,
Let's
please.
do it.
All right. Let's see what we got here.
All right, so we'll start from the one that we had last time, like the slides we had last time, and then we added a couple of new things on there that are relevant to the stream today. So just as a kind of a way of reminder, we'll go through the hadith. So we have like 3 of them that are, talking about the merts, and we're going to kind of just go through these real quick and show the different translations as well. So yeah, the relevant thing that we want to show here is, I guess we can start from the beginning. Aisha, the wife of Allah's apostle, and Uthman both reported that Abu Bakr sought permission from Allah's messenger for entrance in his apartment as he had been lying on his bed covered with the bed sheet of Aisha. So they must have consulted, Maki for this translation, bed sheet,
well,
and he gave permission.
There you have it. Score for Maki right there. Bed sheet, and there are no problems that are going to arise from this. Case closed. Maki wins unless something changes.
Yep. And he gave permission to Abu Bakr in that very state, and he, having his need fulfilled, we don't know what that need was, went back. Then Omar sought permission.
I need you all to dress up like anime characters so I can be like Malik.
Then Omar sought permission, and it was given to him in that very state. And after having his need fulfilled, everyone's getting their needs fulfilled that day, he went back, and Uthman reported,
Then I sought permission from him, and he got up and said to Aisha, wrap yourself well with your cloth. So he's asking her to put her clothes on. And guess what words he used here? Thiyabik, which is the plural of thawb. Ijma'i alayki thiyabik. Yeah, put your clothes together, basically. So here is correct.
Clean up your room, like Jordan Peterson would say. Jordan Peterson's translation, clean your room.
So notice that this is a different time than the story of when the women were fighting about who's the preferred wife. And he was still wearing something of Aisha's. Now that something is mirt.
Yep.
This is actually a mistranslation. So when we say a mistranslation, we give the evidence.
Yep. So next one here.
Same thing.
But you're going to see the little evolution in the translation. Same word in the Arabic, but an evolution in translation.
So it's the same mirt word, but it's wearing the cover of Aisha.
Yep, and same thing on the bottom there, the cover.
The cover of Aisha.
Okay, now check out this last one here.
This is actually what it means. Aisha's woolen shirt.
So interesting. You have the same Arabic word being used, but three very, well, somewhat different. The bed sheet is definitely different than the cover, which, but not too different. But then you have the woolen shirt. Okay, so that's very different from just a bed sheet or just a cover, general cover.
Bed sheet, definitely wrong. Cover is ambiguous. Yep. Woolen shirt is what mert actually means.
Yep. And so
hang on. I just want to make sure everyone gets this, and that I'm getting this. So you have basically the same story and the same word being used of what Muhammad was wearing of Aisha's, and they'll translate it. You go to one translator, he says, "Oh, it's Aisha's bed sheet," and then Aisha's. You go to a different translation of the same story and with the same word, wearing the cover of Aisha, and then all of a sudden you get someone giving the actual meaning. It's Aisha's woolen shirt, so a garment of Aisha, something that Aisha was wearing, her woolen shirt, and so these the first two translators are just embarrassed. Okay, this is saying that Muhammad was wearing Aisha's clothes. That's embarrassing. Let's translate it as cover or bed sheet. In other words, they pull a Maki.
Yeah, basically.
As you can see, it can't be both bed sheet and woolen shirt.
Yeah.
So one of them is lying. That's how you know. You put multiple translations together, you think somebody's lying because it can't be both. Cover is kind of in the middle.
Yeah, cover is like right in the,
it can be either, but it can't be number one and number three.
Let me hang on. Let me jump in for Maki here. Defend Maki because Maki would see.
Okay, perfect. Perfect.
Stupendous. Okay, stupendous. Stupendous. And what you have here is number 3 is obviously translating this wrong because it just means bed sheet or blanket or cover or bed or house. But under no circumstances does it mean something that Aisha was wearing, like her woolen shirt or her garment or her dress. Ha ha! You got baked.
Baked.
All right.
So now we go to the definitions.
Okay,
we go to the definitions now.
So that's what we do when there is a disagreement or embarrassment by the translators. Mm-hmm. So this is a Zarqani by Abdul Baqi. Okay, and here he's actually talking about what the mert was.
Muhammad bin Abdul Baqi.
Yeah, Muhammad bin Abdul Baqi. Yeah. So he's talking about what the mert is, the word.
Yep. Ibn al-Athir.
He said the mert is only a woman's garment.
Yep.
Wait. Because Maki admitted that the word mert is used for what Muhammad was wearing of Aisha's, and it's only used of a woman's garment.
Oh yeah. We'll get to thobe as well. We're just getting started. Yeah. So we'll get to thobe as well. But
No, I'm saying because I specifically brought up mert.
Yeah.
Mert.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And so so this whole thing started because she was quoting. We have the passage translated into English and Arabic as well. In Deuteronomy, it talks about the not to wear the garment, the female's garments or female's clothing. And so that's how this whole thing started. So now we're showing, okay, did Muhammad violate that?
Yes,
and this is yes. And
hey, in Muhammad's defense, he violated a lot of things.
That's true.
So Maki, if you know Arabic, here's the words. La means not. Okay. Yalbasuhu, wears it. So no, you do not wear it. Illa, but an-nisa, the woman. No one wears it but women.
Yep.
Okay, you see here?
Yep. We got next slide.
Hey, this is cool because I was thinking we're going to be sitting here teaching Maki what her sources say because she's just, as we already mentioned, she's looking this stuff up as I'm bringing it up. So this was new to her. She's not familiar with Bukhari. She's not familiar with these sources.
Definitely
She's
not
not.
familiar with
This
these
is
She
sources.
has no clue who Aisha Bewley is. She thinks I'm making up sources and so on. So she's not familiar with this at all. So I was thinking it's cool. We're going to give her a crash course in what the Quran says. I mean, what the Muslim sources say about what Muhammad is wearing. But in addition to that, she's also getting a free Arabic lesson. So this is
this is
just
very this is very
like
easy Arabic,
this
by
is
the
like
Yeah.
way.
winning the lottery
Extremely,
for Maki today.
it's extremely easy Arabic. It just says no and not and women,
Yeah.
and where.
There's no ambiguity here.
And this
Okay.
is way before the scholar that she didn't like, 12th, 13th century.
Okay. We got another one here. Jalaluddin Suyuti.
Okay, here he also agrees the merit is only a woman's garment.
Yep.
Again, here, لا يلبسه إلا النساء. Here, right here, Maki.
So basically the same thing. And then we have a more kind of a academic modern kind of source here.
Hey!
Yeah,
One second,
yeah.
one second, one second. I just want to
Yep.
make sure everyone is following this. You're
Oh, yep.
bringing up Muslim commentaries on the word mert.
Yes.
The three
Yeah.
hadiths you started with all use the word mert.
Yep.
And it got
Yeah.
and one translator translated as bed sheet. Well, bed sheet, that's got nothing to do with being a woman's garment. Cover, you wouldn't interpret it that way from the word, just from the word cover. You could cover yourself with a woman's garment or something like that. But anyway, they're not giving you the actual meaning there. And then you've got Aisha's woolen shirt. And hey, what's going on here? If you ask Maki, no, Maki just means a piece of cloth. It's just a piece of cloth. She said the same thing about Thaub.
Yeah.
And
Oh, right. Yeah.
And then so these people are translating the word mert in very, very different ways, but we go
Then
to
how
the
it's defined.
Muslim scholars and then they say it is only a woman's garment. It's not a
Yeah.
bed sheet. It's not a blanket. It's not a bed. It's not a house. It is a woman's garment and only a woman's garment, and only women wear a mert. And yet, just to be clear,
Yep.
only women wear a mert, and we've got hadiths saying that Muhammad was in Aisha's
Yes. And so that's the funny thing, because one of the only responses that exists is you do have scholars saying, oh, that's not true because Muhammad wore it, but he's the only exception, which means, okay, there's a rule. The exception proves the rule that he's the only one doing it. Therefore, he's violating the cultural customs. It's normally only for a woman. We only ever say for a woman. Then when we see Muhammad wearing it, it doesn't mean, oh, therefore it's for men too. No, it means that he's wearing women's clothing. He's wearing a woman's garment. That's what that means. And we also know that there's another one that says that there's a black mert as well. Well, guess what? We have an answer for that as well. And it depends how deep they want to go into this.
Oh, she won't.
This is going to be kind of above her pay grade and Malik's pay grade. But if they get some of their Discord people who Google some things and ChatGPT some things, there are responses to all of that, but it kind of gets technical, but we have responses to that, but we'll just keep it on the surface for right now, just for the presentation sake, but we do have a lot more material on this.
So this one is cited in Sharh al-Bukhari as well,
Yep.
that only women wear it. The mert is only a woman's garment.
And so the Sharh is the explanation or commentary on al-Bukhari, and then here's like the modern kind of academic work, Yadida Stillman, who is prolific scholar of Islam and Arab,
she's
Islamic.
She's the scholar on like garments in the ancient Near East and stuff, something like that, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and so so expert on that topic, and then so we here's the whole page if people are interested, and then you guys can see like the exact source for it as well if you want to click copy the link or screenshot it, get the link on there. But here's just the zoomed in so you can see, and specifically what we want to see here is that she lists the things that are specifically or primarily for women. for women, and then well, we'll just read the whole thing.
Yeah, it says the jilbab, khimar, and mirt were primarily for women.
Yep.
The traditionalists at Tirmidhi, Muslim, and Abu Dawood all repeat a hadith about Muhammad wearing a black mirt.
But all other references to this garment are solely in a feminine context. So in other words, he's the only exception, which doesn't mean that there's not a rule. It proves that there is a rule, and he's violating that and wearing clothes that are designated for females.
So she's saying women usually wear the mirt, but we've got this one person who's a man who's cited to have worn it in Arabia.
Very
Who
suspicious.
is this person?
That's the one in question.
Now hang on. If mirt just, if it was totally reasonable to translate mirt as bed sheet or something like that, shouldn't we be seeing that all over the place? Anytime someone's talking about a bed sheet, shouldn't it be, and Abu Bakr had he was in his bed sheet, and Umar, he was in his bed sheet. Instead, it's only Muhammad, because every other reference is to a woman wearing her dress.
Yep. And check this sentence out now. In several hadiths, the Prophet is specifically said to be wearing his wife Aisha's mirt, right? Which would seem to indicate that it was normally a woman's garment.
Wow.
Wow. And I mean, notice how clear that is, right? Because maybe it's not a woman's garment because Muhammad was wearing it. It says it was Aisha's mirt, right? It's Aisha's mirt. Yeah. It's not his mirt. Exactly. He didn't just have his mirt. It wasn't just his bed sheet or something like this. He was wearing Aisha's mirt, so it's still a woman's garment. He's just wearing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Muslims, instead of concluding that Muhammad just is a what's the word?
Crossdresser.
Transvestite.
They want to change the meaning of the word in Arabic.
Yeah.
Why?
They want to fit. There's an exception, so therefore there is a male who wore it, so therefore you can't restrict it to women.
No, if a male wore it, it makes him the cross-dresser. It doesn't change the word. You see what I'm trying to say?
Oh, okay. So hang on. I get it. So if I put on my wife's nightie, now nightie would be like like this is pointing out, there are certain words that are only used of a woman's garment, and you never hear them about a man. A man could put one on, but he would be putting on a woman's garment. So if I were putting on,
which is a violation of the Torah.
Yeah. So if I were putting on my wife's nightie, and then everyone concludes I'm a prophet, and no one else wants to wear a nightie because that would be a woman's garment, but I'm the prophet, then centuries later, my followers could come along and say, "Nope, nightie just means bed sheet," and you just change the meaning of the word to avoid the obvious implications of what I had done.
Exactly.
And also, like, I mean, look at how we kind of glossed over it, but she's using this garment. It's like this is like scholars, specialists are calling it a garment. So the fact that Maki, Maki, whatever she wants to call herself, is saying, "Oh no, that's not the translation. That's not the translation." Well, look at you have. These are the academics who are translating. These aren't like polemicists or apologists. These are academics.
If mirt meant bedsheet, it would be easy. It will be in all the dictionaries. It will be in all the literature that people use mirts on their beds, etc.
The Muslim scholars would be saying mirt is a word that means bed sheet. Instead, they say it's only a woman's dress.
Yeah. All right. So we have here. Now about this is like the reference here that he was wearing one made out of black hair. So just for the sake of giving the reference, we wanted to show that Muhammad was wearing a mirt that was made out of black hair. That's the reference that she's referring to up here, wearing a black mirt. Okay, so that's what she's referring to, the black one.
Yeah, that's just for completion.
Yeah, just to kind of give the full kind of idea what's going on. Okay, and now Ahmed bin Hanbal. We have this kind of reference here that is...
So this is a 18 plus warning.
Oh yeah, 18 plus warning. Okay.
Yeah. So you want to...
Yeah. So Abdullah said, "I asked my father about semen that gets on a garment, though, okay, semen that gets on a thobe. He said, sorry guys, this is just what the legal books say.
You want me
He
to
said-
read all this, man?
Yeah, why don't you go ahead and read?
All right. All right. All right, I'll start over. Abdullah said, I asked my father about semen that gets on a garment. Thawb. The word is thawb. Yes. Get semen all over my thawb. Yes. He said, so this is what his father said. This is the advice my father gave me when I asked him about semen on my garment. He said, if it has dried and one scrapes it off, it is not wrong. If he washes it, it is not wrong. And if he wipes it while it is still wet, it is not wrong. There's no wrong way to deal with semen all over your garment. And then we've got Abdullah said, my father narrated to me, Kathir bin Hisham narrated to us, Jafar meaning Ibn Barkan informed us, blah, blah. What is all this? From Aisha, who said, okay, now we get to Aisha, who said, he, Muhammad, would see it on the mert of one of us, then scrape it off. So, guys, we all hear about Aisha having to scrape off the semen from Muhammad's garment. She would scrape it off, she'd scratch it off, she'd wash it off, and then she'd still find more as he's on his way out to the mosque for prayers, to hug it out with his bros. I wouldn't want to get within 50 yards of that dude, but his followers just hugging it out with him at the mosque. He's covered in semen. Where that semen
you don't
comes
want to
from.
give him a bro hug.
Yeah, no bro hug. Zero bro hugs for that dude. He's got, he gets back after a night with the Al-Zut and wants to, Aisha wants to wash him off. Anyway, you need a fire hose to hose that dude down. But then scrape it off. And the woman's marut, is that correct?
Which is the plural of marut. Yep.
Plural of
Now, the reason why we point this out is because it uses the feminine pronoun there to show that this is referring to females, right? This is referring to females. So that's why we use this as a reference here, because this is a garment that belonged to the females.
Yeah, and the word here is murutihunna. So the hunna thing part is telling you it's plural female.
Yeah, because there's a masculine version. You say hum, which means that, like,
There.
referring to theirs as male, masculine. This is feminine. So we're just demonstrating that, okay, this is a garment that belongs to women.
And there where it says were at that time were made of wool. That ties into the earlier translation when it translates it as a woolen shirt or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right here.
Yep, we got that one right there. That one. Oh, yeah, the woolen shirt.
Yeah, so the third translation wins, yeah?
So they must, that's the winner so far. Yeah. And then this one is uses the word thobe. So now we're going to get into the word thobe. So there's merts. Okay, we got merts all done. Like I said, there's more material on it, but just for the sake of the presentation here, we're just kind of leaving it there. Otherwise, we'll wait for their objections if they come back with objections. I know
They're gonna be waiting a long time.
Yeah. So this is the story here now, and this is talking about this is they translated as any of the beds.
Beds.
The bed.
So now thou means bed.
Now thou means bed.
I challenge anyone in the whole world to show me thawb in a dictionary or a lexicon of any kind, meaning bed.
So then we have the translation here that David was referring to and showed here. Next one.
So this one.
Yep.
So this one is more like it.
Yeah, this one, obviously it's kind of zoomed out, but you guys can see that it says when. Oh, actually, I have it zoomed in on the next slide here. The next slide. The revelation does not come to me when I am in the garment of any woman except Aisha.
Okay, that's better.
Okay, so and now we're gonna just show the word thobe. This is the verse that she quoted, actually.
And it mentions the word thawb.
In the Arabic, so if you were having this discussion in Arabic, the word you'd be saying every single time for woman's garment, you wouldn't be saying garment, you'd be saying thawb. And because this is how the word thawb is in the Arabic translation. So when the hadith says, I am in the garment of any woman except Aisha, it says thawb.
You see here, you probably can appreciate that it looks exactly the same.
We underlined it and highlighted it.
As the Deuteronomy verse that she quoted you.
Hey,
And
that looks exactly the same.
It is exactly the same.
And her prophet did the same thing that she quoted Deuteronomy at. So you were right to bring that too, huh?
Yeah.
I want
And-
to make sure everyone understands that point, guys. So,
Oh, this is a good screenshot,
yeah.
by the way. It's a good screenshot here. Yeah.
Yeah. So, guys, it was Maki. If you're tuning in late, it was Maki who quoted Deuteronomy 22:5 to someone who had a man who had dressed up in a niqab or burqa or something like that. She said, God is ashamed of you. Quotes Deuteronomy 22:5 that a man must not put on a woman's garment. If you were to read that in Arabic, which Maki definitely did not do, it says, don't put on a woman's thawb. Don't put on a woman's thawb. And then the hadith that Maki's saying, oh, it just means bedsheet. It uses the exact same word. Muhammad says, the revelation does not come to me when I am in the garment of any woman except Aisha. Maki just said, in ignorance, in complete ignorance, because she doesn't know the Bible, she doesn't know the hadith, she doesn't know Arabic, she doesn't know any of this stuff. So, by accident, she just said that God is disgusted by Muhammad, her prophet.
Yeah, because so now that you're dealing with the Arabic, you're just completely bypassing the entire discussion about translation. Here it is, guys. It's literally identical. So however you want to translate thawb into English, that thing is condemned by God in the Bible.
She quoted it, which is insane. The irony is just.
Yeah,
I think that's the next question we ask them when they quote that verse in English. We'll be like, okay, can you quote the Arabic translation?
And they'll be like, it means a woman can't put on a woman's bed.
Don't put it on a woman's bed.
That's what I mean. Yeah. So however you want, what you guys just pointed, however you want to translate that. If you want to say, no, it means bed sheet. Okay, then the Arabic for Deuteronomy 22:5 would be saying, don't be in a woman's bed sheet.
Yeah.
And then Muhammad would be in a woman's bed sheet. However you want to translate it, go ahead and translate it that way. If you quote Deuteronomy 22:5 as authoritative, Muhammad stands condemned. But in fact, It doesn't mean bed sheet. It means her garment, and Muhammad was prancing around in his child bride's garments.
And now we're going to get to the evidence for that. Okay.
So this is the word thawb.
This is for the word thawb. And it says everything, all that is worn on the body is considered a thawb. She said, show me where everything that's worn on a body, the verb to wear, you wear it on your body, that's what a thawb is.
Hang on. So
And
bra, panties, all that stuff would all be a thawb.
all
So
He even it gets exhaustive. A waist wrapper, a shirt, a tunic, a robe, trousers, drawers. All these things are thawb. That's it. All of them. Everything that you put on your body is a thawb.
And notice the waist wrapper there, because that was Maki thought.
Oh yeah, the wrapper.
Maki thought she was refuting us, and look, it can mean rapper. Yeah,
it can mean Lil Wayne. It can mean Lil Wayne.
Yeah, so definitely can mean Lil Wayne. Anything that you put on your body and walk around with is a garment, and this is from Fath al-Bari by Ibn Rajab, not to be confused by Asqalani's Fath al-Bari.
Yeah.
I know I'm talking above her, whatever.
What?
Yeah.
Who's Asqalani? You made up that name. These Christians are just making up names over here.
His name is Ibn Rajab al-Hanbali, okay?
And now we're going to show... you want dictionaries, lexicons? All right, cool. We got you.
All right, so this is the Hans wear.
Yep.
So I want you to look here to see if there's any bed anything. For thawb, so there's thawb, right?
Yeah, we'll just read it out. The definition.
Garment, dress, cloth, material,
Dress.
garb, outer appearance. Yeah, exactly. Evening clothes, clothing, apparel, cloak. Do you see bed anywhere here? Bed sheet, bed, or what she said, quilt. Do you see quilt anywhere here?
No, I don't see quilts.
So if thawb means quilt or bed sheet, I'd like to see it, or blanket.
Yeah.
But
by the way,
maybe. maybe
Yeah.
Allah made it appear that the word quilt is not here.
By the way, when it's saying like it can be used like metaphorically, it's like kind of like in Proverbs, is like clothes with righteousness or something. That can be used in that kind of like
Yeah,
metaphorical.
like it says here, character. You know?
You're clothes with good character or something like that. So okay, other than that, it's referring to actual cloth material that you wear on your body. And that's not it. We have more.
All right. Here is the Lane's lexicon. Here's thawb, garment, piece of cloth, stuff. Again, look out for any bed, anything. Worn by men, composed of linen, cotton, or wool, but also women and girls, like shirts or shifts. Now, look here. This is the smoking gun for me. Curtains and the like
Are not
called thiyab, meaning the plural of thawb, but amtiatul bayt, which I've transliterated for you guys. Curtains and the like are not called thiyab, which is the plural of thawb, but amtiatul bayt, belongings of the house, or household belongings. So anything on a bed is a household belonging. Anything that you hang up, curtains, even if you want to take off the curtains and wrap yourselves with them, they're not called a thawb. They're not called a garment.
So just to, if I'm understanding this correctly, Maki, one of her main points was, it just means, it just means cloth. So, hence bed sheet, could be anything. This gives cloth, piece of cloth, as a translation, but you're pointing out whatever, it's cloth, but it's something that you wear, not something that's just in your house as a curtain or a blanket or something like that. It's specifically a cloth that you wear.
Yep.
Right, exactly. So not only do we not find bed anywhere or quilt anywhere for thawb, but it's also saying specifically it is not to be used for anything in your house.
Like a curtain and the like, although yes, it's made of cloth or something or similar material, that's not a thawb in the Arabic language.
And so we looked at some of the hadiths which use the word mert. Mert refers specifically to a woman's garments, a woolen woman's garment, usually green, sometimes black, but a specifically woman's garment. Thawb can refer to a man's garment or a woman's garment, but it's something you wear. But Muhammad was said to be in Aisha's thawb, which means he was in Aisha's dress.
Yep.
All right. And it's all kind of pointing in the same direction here, Maki. Why didn't Malik tell you this stuff? Oh, he didn't know either.
That's the end of
that's what we got. Yeah, that's what we got.
All right, guys.
So if you want to refute us, bring me the word thawb that mean in any dictionary meaning quilt or bedsheet or any bed-related anything for thawb.
We've got Malik's lexicon, and Malik says that it just refers to something that an anime character would sleep in bed in a bed sheet.
The only thing they have is that the one where it says lahaf, which means in another narration means quilt. But as we've shown in different stories where Osman was coming in and companions were coming in wanting stuff from him,
and they're getting their needs fulfilled,
he was used to wearing a mert. That's in another situation.
Yeah.
So it's not just one situation. Our point is he used to wear women's clothes on the regular.
Yeah, and his companions are using multiple words to explain what he's wearing. It doesn't mean bed sheet or bed, or again, I've seen house and stuff like that. It's like even if they've got one that you could say, oh, this could be this. Okay, you're using multiple words which clarify it for. It's like if I said I went to the bank and you were confused and you go, does he mean a river bank or to like the bank with money? But then you have this other one that says, and I was waiting in line to get money or something. You'd be like, oh, that makes it. It's very clear what he's talking about. There's no way it's referring to a riverbank or something like that. It's like that here. Okay, it's using Aisha's mert. That's dress. It's Aisha's thawb. Okay, thawb. Maybe it just thawb can just mean cloth. It could just mean cloth. So that could be a bed sheet. Oh yeah, but it's not used of household items. It's used of something you wear. But it could be man or woman's garment. Yeah, but it was Aisha's thawb, so it's a dress. It's her dress that he was wearing, which would line up with mert, which is her woolen shirt and so on. And you have multiple hadiths in multiple situations where Muhammad's doing this. Where are you going, Maki? Where are you going after this? We just making this up? We just dumb kuffar here? Lying about your prophet? Who's lying here? You're lying because you're embarrassed what your sources say. You just condemned your own prophet and said, God is ashamed of your prophet. And the source you quoted, the Torah, Deuteronomy, if you look up the Arabic translation, it says, do not do exactly what the hadith say Muhammad did. And it uses the exact same word to condemn your prophet. Where are you going here?
Pretty bad.
Where are you going with this? Hey, go ask Malik. He'll give you a bang-up response.
Malik's like, oh, okay, this is where you blackballed him. You just don't talk to him anymore.
This is why he's blackballed.
This is why he's blackballed.
This is why he's blackballed.
No way out.
No way out. No way out.
Mert,
like Muhammad.
Definitely no way out.
Yeah.
There's no way out. Much
Female.
like there was no way out for Muhammad when he got blackballed. Guys, that's what we wanted to cover. So we're going to take these super chats and then we'll head out. We got echoing air. Malik's mom will have something to say about this. Oh yeah. Malik, guys, if you weren't following a while back, Malik posted a text message from his mom who's telling him not to flip out on everybody and stuff like that. But she's like, and everyone's just jealous of you. And it's like, oh my goodness, she's the one who did this to him. Yeah, she's the one who's telling him.
She created a monster.
Yeah,
she created a monster.
He's a superstar, and everyone's jealous of him. And oh my goodness, she created.
And she was encouraging him to attack the Warner too. I knew this guy never liked you. Go after him. Like, this is a terrible parent. Wow.
Who did this? She did.
Who did this? Malik's mom did this.
Malik. Malik did this. Mama Malik did this.
Malik says, hey, Richard, creepy Momo in a little girl's coat. A creepy Momo in a little girl's coat. I think that's a... You had Chris Farley, and he put on David Spade's little jacket, and he starts going, fat guy in a little man's coat. Why are you stuttering? Why are you stuttering? Why are you stuttering, boy? I have to say that why are you stuttering? That hijab always does, because he'll do it when no one's stuttering. But I have to say Elijah Johnson does it better, man. Why are you sweating? You sweating?
Yeah.
Are you sweating?
Are you sweating?
Why are you sweating? Why are you sweating? It's just a discussion. Why are you sweating? He's funny, man. Zut. This says Zut. We're backstreet.
Oh wow,
boys.
Just ruined the boy band for me.
The Backskeet Boys. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
The Black Skeet Boys. Oh man. Oh gosh. People are weird. Come on, guys. It's a Christian channel. What's wrong with you? Wait. Just thought of something. Was Malik able to get a McMuta meal? Comes with a little Maki. Oh. You got Big Mac and Little Mackie. That's kind of funny. Raid. This is this is Eric. Eric finished up his live stream recently and raided. Then we've got Vic Momo's Secret. We'll have to modify that name, but I do like that if he's
oh yeah.
Advertising.
Secret.
Dia's Secret.
Maybe that's why he was dressing up for a decade, yeah.
Al-Zut Secret. Let's see. Allah told me I'm the only one who can cross-dress. That's all he'd have to say, and they would defend it.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, none of you get to cross-dress, but I do. Islam, informationally suspicious, loathsome anti-Messiah. That is it at the end of the day. Mo was a pretty, pretty princess. Dancing queen. Yep. Giant DOC Appreciation Cash. Well, you kind of have to put that on their
Thank you.
channel during their live stream. Hey, speaking of live streams, I saw you guys had over 1,600 live the other day.
Yes.
We did.
Praise God. Yes.
Yeah, it was really exciting.
And you guys, I mean, you've been doing live streams a long time and stuff, but as far as like being on camera and stuff, that's still pretty new. That's still pretty new. So those are some crazy, crazy numbers. I know people who consider themselves the greatest Bible teachers on the planet and have like 350 watching them. Anyway, crazy times, crazy times. I'm always thinking about the trajectory, right? If you started here and you're already up here, where's that mean where are you heading? Where are you heading? Big, big, fun, awesome things. We got Muhammad about to go first. Look, Muhammad about to go first overall in the WNBA draft.
They're doing like this. They're basically like accepting like trans woman into the WNBA.
I didn't know that.
And so there was some there was like a Turkish ex-NBA.
Yeah, there were two. There were two. Yeah, there are two former NBA players, right? So these guys are still they're still young enough to actually play, but they've both declared themselves for the 2027 WNBA draft. Since they said it was funny that the guy's being asked, so are you going to insist on being in the woman's locker room? Of course, it'd be insulting to me and be degrading to me not to be in the woman's locker room and stuff. So it's kind of funny.
So Muhammad is
Then we got I Feel Pretty, oh so pretty and witty and gay. It's funny how that's an actual song. Jai is shy to discuss semen, but Allah is not shy. What do you do if you get semen on Allah's yad?
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Is Mert a girl's shirt? Asking for a friend, Momo.
Yes, it is. You shouldn't be wearing it if you're a man.
Remember, kids, Mo was an excellent example of morals. Meanwhile, him in his pretty green little dress being all cute and stuff. Hi, Jai, DOC, and David. Yeah, that's the thing. Muslims. Who's your pattern of conduct according to the Quran? Muhammad. When Muhammad was around his wives, what would he like to wear? Their dresses. When we tell you that, liars, you kuffar, it just means bedsheet. Okay, you're lying. You're either lying or you're stupid and you're believing someone else's lies. He would wear his wives' garments. He would wear his wives' dresses. He would. This is apart from all the hadiths about him being covered in the semen. So, if you actually take Muhammad as your pattern of conduct, you guys should be wearing your wives' garments, because we're joking. Because we're joking here and saying, only Muhammad is allowed. It doesn't say that. It doesn't say he's your pattern of conduct. He would prance around in his wives' garments and be covered in semen. So is this your masculine religion? Your super masculine religion, guys? Hey, by the way, a little side note, everyone. Notice Giant DOC put the sources on the screen. Those will be really, really helpful. Screenshot. Share. We can popularize. We got plenty of time this year, guys, to popularize this and make sure everyone knows it. And we've got, is 7th century Arabic hard to read compared to modern day Arabic? Love you guys, even if you're not part of the true church, lol. So, if you were reading like a Arabic newspaper from today, what would how would the Quran compare? Would it be like reading the King James Bible where you can, you still understand it, but it's using, it's a little different?
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Everyone knows what thawb is in the Arab world. They may not know what mirt is, but you just look it up in the dictionary, like if you guys would look up something in the English dictionary.
Yeah, and they'll use like modern words to define it. So yeah, it's like basically some vocabulary is going to be different, or unknown. Or what's really tricky is when you think you know like a word, but it meant something else
Something
back
else,
then.
yeah.
So that's kind of helpful if you look at like a commentary or something like that, or see what the word actually means. But for the most part, and also sometimes the grammar will be a little different. Like the way the Quran is structured is different than like how a newspaper today is going to be structured. But you basically, if you're good in one, you're going to be good in the other. Basically, it's not going to be like two different languages. Like
Yeah.
yeah.
If you're classically educated, like you know the Fusha, which is classical Arabic, I would say about 80% you will be able to understand without dictionaries. The rest is easy to look up.
Yeah. That's very different than dialects, though. The spoken language is very different. So you can be fluent in the spoken language, like Muhammad Hijab might be fluent in Egyptian Arabic, the colloquial language that you speak every day. But that doesn't say anything about their ability into the written and the literary language, which is completely different. And that's a situation where you can be completely fluent in one and have no ability in the other. That's why it's like people are like, wait, how are these Arabs making so many mistakes when they're reading? Because it's because they can speak their dialect. That's their native language. That's the language that they speak day to day. But the literary language, the written language is completely different. And that's why there's a huge, it's called diglossia. Many languages in history have had it, like Greek had it like until recently. There was like a standard language, like a literary language, a written language, and then there's like a spoken language. So that's where you're going to get the difference. But if you're comparing it to like a newspaper, which is going to be written in standard Arabic or Fusha, that's not going to be like a world of difference between classical or Quranic Arabic, which there are differences, but it's not going to be as big between colloquial and written.
And he said, love you guys, even if you're not part of the true church, lol. Then we have to debate. Catholic s'mores.
We're part of the true church.
You have to debate. You have to debate, or you can't do anything else. How old is she? Mo is a walking corpse for years. He was pretty old. Hi, guys. Reliance of the Traveler. Thoughts? I mean, as far as like understanding Sharia, that's a pretty common source. What do you guys' thoughts on that?
Yeah. It's also like translated too, so it's good, like a nice, accessible kind of resource.
I call it Reliance of the Pervert because it has so many perverted rulings. Like, if you do it with a goat, you only get a verbal reprimand or something.
You get told off or something.
Stuff like that.
You get a slap on the butt. you get a spanking if you do something with a goat. Are you saying that the Queers for Palestine are right about it being LGBTQ friendly religion?
On the DL, on the DL.
Yeah, it's on the DL though, right? Then we've got Muhammad, police be upon him. Muhammad, Aisha's garments be upon him. I might start saying that. Bukhari 2658, Momo said, woman's testimony worth half a man's testimony. Relay this hadith to the Takfir angels. The Takfir angels. Malik's Takfir angels. Knock, knock. Oh, knock, knock, knocking on Diha's door. Yep. Diha be knocking on Momo's door as well. Mo, in essence, is the gel everyone love. Oh, the gel everyone love Mary. No, it's something about Mary. Something about Mary. Yeah, that involves semen, guys, if you are not familiar with that scene. All right. That's all we wanted to cover, guys. Jai, DOC, any parting thoughts for everyone, especially Maki here, as far as moving forward and knowing about their prophet, things that they never hear?
Muhammad was discussed to the true God, and he did break many of the laws, and he was cursed by God, and now he's suffering for all eternity for what he did. So we hope that that's not your fate, Maki. We hope that your fate. Oh, or Koro,
whoever's under there.
Whoever's under there.
It might be Malik.
Malik, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He puts on a thing and becomes.
No. His eyes are really close together, and hers are far apart. So I can verify that is most likely not Malik, unless he's using some AI effects or something like that.
We hope that you don't have the same fate as Muhammad. You're a cross-dressing prophet, though. So we pray for you, and we hope that you repent and come to Lord Jesus. That's my final thoughts. What do you got? What do you got to say?
Maki, keep talking, Maki.
Keep talking, Mackie.
Good advice. Good
I have to say, all this Malik. No, you're blackballed. That was Malik realizing you were about to get completely baked live. So he made sure that didn't happen. Apparently, he did that with Itachi too. Realized Itachi wasn't ready for something, and yeah, he pretends to be defending you, but he's torpedoing you. But I have to say, it is for your own good, because this would have been massive humiliation. But don't worry, we got time. And since you like responding on X, be happy to share some of this information with you and your fans there. All right, everyone, thanks for watching. I'll be back, Lord willing, at 8 p.m. with Tony Costa and Anthony Rogers. Will be checking out Jay Dyer's debate against 5 Protestants and Catholics. I'm not sure how many of which, but there were 5 people there. Some were Protestant, some were Catholic, and Jay Dyer was explaining how he's got the true church. We're going to check it out. See y'all soon.